Hello, friends. Just when you think you've seen and heard it all, in comes 2025. A whole new year of crazy. A news report came out today on more than one news outlet, so don't say she's in it, that at least one of the Democratic protests against, all of these crazy things that our money's been going to, our tax dollars going to, was actually a deep fake. It wasn't real. It was an AI-generated, staged, fake thing that never happened. What are we to believe anymore? And then, we got, there is so much going on right now, right? This new administration, kicking them rocks up and up people's butts and just like throwing the earth off its axis. All this crazy stuff, right? You like my new sweater? And we just can't leave it at that, can we? No. We have to have a cult. There is a cult. I don't know if they're religious or they're just wackos, but I don't know. Nobody's really said. But they're operating on the U.S.-Canadian border. They are called the Zizians. Their leader is called Ziz, and he's actually in custody along with a couple of his lieutenants. But this charming group has murdered a U.S. Border Patrol agent and 6 or 7 other people, including an elderly couple, just for the heck of it. I believe they beat them to death for fun. And this cult group, every single member of the group is transgender, is a computer scientist with like legit degrees in computer science. So they're all probably hackers. And they all wear long black coats. So if you're looking for a cult for diversity and you want, 6 females and 6 males, why don't you just recruit 6 females and 6 males instead of 6 males who are going to be female and 2 females who are going to be male? God, people! Did you know that the transgender community is like less than 1% of the entire world population? But yet it's just taking up so much of our time. We don't have anything else? Anything more important, better to do? The Zizians? God, please. It's like, Zizians? What the hell is a Zizian? And I hope those ones that are already apprehended will flip on the ones that are still out there so they can just eradicate this whole cult. Because the last thing that we friggin' need in this world right now is a cult. And if they're hopping back and forth on the Canadian-U.S. border, then it makes it an international deal. It just gets better and better. Every day I wake up and it's like, oh, what's gone on today? What's Trump gonna do today? Who is Doge gonna piss off today? Oh, a cult. What's next? Sightings of T-Rexes in neighborhoods. Hi, 911, yes. I have a cougar in my backyard. Oh, wait, excuse me. The cougar was just picked up and eaten by a T-Rex. The world has truly flipped on its axis. I gotta tell you, it's a fucked up world. It is. It is. But we got some good news today. The Trump administration, to date, if you have Social Security and you have some kind of public pension, retirement pension, so when you retire, you get a pension or Social Security, right? They've been offsetting your Social Security if you get a pension. So you get less of your Social Security if you get a pension. Which isn't fair, because no matter what you get aside from your Social Security, that Social Security you paid into, that's your money. They owe it to you. Well, Trump figured this out, and he said no more. He is canceling all that bullshit. He's removing all of those things from the laws and the bylaws and the rules of the Social Security Administration. And he's going to, by the end of March, everybody that has been shorted every month of retirement because they had the audacity to work somewhere till retirement that gave them a pension, they're getting retroactive, a one-time retroactive check to cover the difference that Social Security shorted them. And then moving forward, they will have adjusted Social Security. So I expect to see a new thing from the Social Security office. Because I'm 62. I wanted to retire. But no, I can't retire. I'm broke. I have bills. I have wrinkles. See? Because I do have a pension and Social Security, but Social Security said, well, if you retire now, we're only going to give you about a third of what you're going to, you totally owe, or what you would totally get if you wait till 67. And if you collect it for a year, you'll never collect anymore. We should be able to go in and tell them, I want all of it at once. Like when you win the lottery and you get a choice, you can have it breaking up into monthly increments or weekly increments or half and half, or you can get the whole friggin' thing at once. I think that's how Social Security should be, don't you? But that was the one sane thing that made sense in the last week or so, because, I heard about the Syrians and I'm like, you have to wonder. I mean, what is their goal? They're giving transgender people a bad name. Nobody wants to hire a computer scientist with a murder rap on his resume. Stupid. But hey, today is Wednesday, February 26, 2025, and it is a stunning spring day out here in the great state of Minnesota, which has its own dramas going on. Ooh, we've got a lot of lawsuits, got a lot of investigations, got a lot of mishandling of funds, public, nonprofit, private funds. Ooh, they're in a lot of trouble. But I gotta tell you, it's like 60-some degrees out there, sunny and gorgeous. But our new yard is like a swamp. It is very, very wet. I don't know why the ground isn't soaking up the water. But it's really sloshy out there. So when you walk the dog, you go to walk the dog and she gets all sloshy and muddy, and I get my boots all sloshy and muddy. It's just terrible. Hopefully it'll dry up pretty soon and green up. Because, I have roses, a willow, half a willow. The other half fell. Irises, lilies, gladiolas. I'm excited. Because when we moved in here, it was, the end of May. So we were like, halfway through the year, stuff had already started blooming. I'm excited to see my roses and all that stuff in bloom. That'll make sense. Green grass, lovely flowers, birds, bees, squirrels, rabbits. That'll make sense. Cults? No. I mean, I wonder if we have a cult here. You never know. You never know. All it takes is just a group of like-minded people getting together, one of them with a big mouth, going, hey, listen to this. Blah, 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 blah. And everybody going, ooh. Next thing you know, I mean, listen to the Democrats. People actually believe that nonsense. Now, I get it, I do. Even Elon Musk said today at the cabinet meeting, he said, we're human, we make mistakes, and we made a mistake. We accidentally cut off funding to the malaria people. And we don't want the malaria people to be without funding, so we reinstate it immediately. If we find we make a mistake, we're going to fix it right away. We accidentally fired a couple of people that shouldn't have been fired. We reinstated them immediately. They never even missed a paycheck. No interruption of benefits, nothing. Letters of apology, they fix it. Boom, 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 right away. That's what transparency is, and that's what's really cool about it. Because they're telling you what's really going on. And admitting when they've done something that was stupid or wrong and fixing it right away. And they're not, we had Democrats saying, oh, food is rotting on the vine and it's there. First of all, we got people hungry in the streets here in America. Why is 40% of our farmers, that's almost half, going around the world? Give a person a fish, they eat for a day. Teach them to fish, they eat for a lifetime. Get those farmers together, off season, send them out there, help them. Get agriculturists, botanists, get people out there, send them out to these countries that we're sending all this food to and say, look, we're going to help you figure out how the hell to do this shit yourself. Self-sustaining. That's what we need to do. So yeah, I'm getting over my sickness. So I'm not coughing as much. I'm not choking as much. I feel really great. I made a ton of packs yesterday. Because Douglas is working full time now. So food on the run for breakfast and lunch is just how nature is, right? So I made little veggie packs, those snack baggies. Veggie packs with a mixture of veggies and fruit packs with a mixture of fruit and protein packs. There's one with boiled eggs, one with cheese and meat, one with nuts and seeds. Oh, yeah. It's so easy. Just walk up and boom, grab what you need and you're off and you go. Yeah. So I may not be a computer scientist, rampaging the border, murdering innocent elderly people. But I can see where, a person could really become cult-like and crazy. Like the Dems and the Republicans, they've become cults in and of themselves. And we're all kind of like followers of these cults in a way. But if I hear any more about the Zizians, I'll let you know. And until next time, do good, be good, eat your fruits and vegetables, get lots of protein, and get out in the sun. If it is in fact spring-like in your world today.